members of the aviary, so they keep showing up again.
Well, tell people what TTSA is with Paul Benowitz.
It's the to the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences.
How are they doing right now, in your opinion? Are they strictly Hollywood? It says it in the name, or what?
Well, no. You got to understand. DeLong is an entertainer, and part of TTSA is they've got an entertainment section. So yeah, part of it's entertainment. I mean, and that's where he makes his money, is in entertainment. And despite all the thing about how much money has been spent and everything, he's holding this up almost by himself. He's put a lot of money into this.
Wow. Well, he really believes in what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. If I had it, I'd do it too.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. He's not.
Well, God bless him.
He's put his money where his mouth is. Let's put it that way.
Well,
and you may not agree with him, but he's put his money where his mouth is.
Well, hey, you took a stand. How about that? So I'm okay with entertainment. I like entertainment. I really like.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing he wants to do. He wants to do engineering, and he wants to do investigations. So I have no problem with investigations and engineering, and like I say, he's an entertainer, so that's where he comes from.
All right. Well, what about billionaire Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson? How's he doing?
I don't know about Branson. I don't know
he
anything
thinks
about
it's unlikely. Well, July 19th, he was saying he thought they were highly unlikely. But he's over there building, he's about realism. He's got his own jet company, right, Virgin. But now he is down here in Florida. He's putting in one of those fast trains finally. He's going to get the jump on these, the other countries have them. We're done because we want to stick with oil, fossil fuel. But he's putting a fast train down in somewhere in Florida, and then they're putting one. I think somebody's putting one between Dallas and Houston, I think. But stay up on the future, and by the time we get all this history, if we're still alive, we'll do future. I want to do a future with Janet too. Have a future besides this, the ancient Anunnaki and the UFOs, and then we'll have to have an ancient Anunnaki and then a UFO story, and then the future story at least. But thank you, and we will skip next week, and we'll get somebody else next week, folks. I don't know who. I've got Calvin Parker come back, but we've got all kind of people. And that guy that was supposed to be on tonight, Janet. What's his name? John Shaughnessy. Right?
John. Yeah.
Well, you booked him October 2nd. You got John next.
Shaughnessy. John Shaughnessy. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
John Shaughnessy.
Okay, you got him.
Stuck in traffic.
Okay, so October 2nd, right?
If you can get him.
Well, that's when you got him, don't you?
Anyway, we're doing a schedule. That's Wednesday. Are you broadcasting on Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then if Jan's not going to be here on Fridays, I have to book Friday in. And then Saturday, I may do Saturday. I'm not dating. I'm a widow, folks, so I got time to investigate and report and do history. So if you know any men out there, they have to like UFOs. No smoking, no drinking. The perfect male, preferably over 65.
No drinking, no drugs.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you, Jan, and we're really looking forward to you getting this really good timeline down prior to 1947. But he's got that, and that's Project 1947, folks. If you're into UFOs, look it up. And we're sponsoring him on UFO Association And in our ACO association, our ACO group or radios or whatever, Janet don't like my acronym because I use it for everything. But the government uses it too, and I didn't know that, except for affordable care. And then there's over in where Bob Dean was, SAC Europe, they have the ACO over there too. All right, well, let's work on educational entertainment, Janet, and I'll talk to both of y'all. So, Jan, just give me a call. Let me know how that Michigan, are you going to be a reporter at that Michigan thing you're going to?
Well, I can, whatever I pick up, I can talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, it's not classified, right? So, okay, well, do a good job. Put it in your phone.
Thanks for having me. I can run. Aloha for now. Bye-bye.
Bye, Janet. All right, tell us real quick that Michigan thing you're going to. It's only for UFO people?
It's a UFO history group.
It's by invitation only? Is that your invitation only group?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, folks,
okay,
I'm sorry.
Most of these people worked on the book UFOs in Government.
Cool. I haven't read that one. Is that already out there?
Oh yeah, it's been out there for a while. It's in a lot of university libraries.
All right. Now we're getting somewhere. So we just got to get the people, because that's the hardest part is marketing this stuff. You can write it all day. Get people to read it's another deal.
Well, universities they have a reviewer. They have libraries, university libraries. They have this. I can't remember the name of it right now. It doesn't even sound like it belongs to universities, but these people review books.
Cool.
And if they say it's okay, then libraries are encouraged to get it. University libraries, college libraries. So they reviewed our book and they said, this is the academic history of UFOs, and it should be in every university library.
Whoa, way to go.
So after that, I know that Yale got a copy.
Well, let's talk about that. After you return from Michigan, we'll keep up a storyline weekly, but we'll go back and do oral and talk about these names so people may get interested. I can't guarantee it, but I do know at least I've got a lot of people out there that listen to my show because I've been doing this 7 years. And since I put ET on it, they expect me to do ET kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, so, UFOs in Government were it's like a university book. It's not it's not an easy read, so it hasn't sold that well. But it's a big book. It's giant. So
it's like a what do they call reference? You made it like a reference book?
Yeah, it's about 500 pages. It's got about 100 pages.
Where can I get it? I want a copy. Can I get it on Amazon, or do I have to order it from you?
Yes. No, you can get it on Amazon. I think you can get it cheaper than you can for anybody else. Okay,
well, I'm going to order it for our UFO Association and just start me a new library in Gulf Breeze. I'll need to get it for the library here because I'm in Gulf Breeze, and I bet they don't have it. But I know the lady that runs the library. So what's the name of it again?
UFOs in Government by Michael Swords and Robert Powell. That's the main names on it. And then, it's got 10 people as authors, but
do you have
the
a
main
book by yourself? You have your own book?
I have Project 1947 Preliminary Report, and
is it a hard copy on Kindle or ebook?
No, it's pretty well. It's a rarity now. It's hard to get.
Can you put it up?
Somebody's trying it. I think somebody's trying to sell it for $250.
Oh, that must be a hard read. So you don't put it on Kindle. Why don't you break it up in a series?
No.
It's rare.
You don't want to. It's nobody can. There's no copies left. Nobody can. It's out of print.
You have
and
to
then
start
there's
it all over.
UFOs and are ghost rocket documents. That's another one. And that's scanned, and I think it's on the internet somewhere. I don't have it on my site, but it is on the Ghost Rocket documents is on.
That's yours, Ghost Rocket.
That's mine too.
It?
Yep.
Gosh. All right. Well, I gotta catch up on you too. Gee, I'm starting all over again, folks, but that's okay. We all got to start somewhere. So help me build UFO Association, and we'll do the best we can in cyberspace. That's all I can do is try to pay for all this on radio and archives. Well, and we'll just keep going as we learn. Well, thank you. We're getting started, and then after you come back from this book thing, y'all be working on another one, I guess, and come back and we'll start it and try to start getting it in the libraries if they don't have it. It's going to be a long road for the American Library Association, but we'll just do our part. All right. Well, love and light. Thanks. And listen, we'll get everything you want on here. Don't you worry. We'll do this weekly, but, just stay alive. Play that song a lot, Staying Alive with John Travolta or Bee Gees, okay?
Right. So, Project 47 is my book.
Oh, okay.
And I'm working on writing a lot of things that most people have not heard of on Project 47. But I don't want to expire and have none of this stuff out where somebody can find it. That's
okay.
Really the only reason I go on podcasts is,
we really appreciate it.
David Scott let me talk for an hour and a half on Foo Fighters about government investigation of Foo Fighters, and he just let me talk. He said, just go ahead.
I'll take some of those. You just call me. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, so he said, just do it. He said, it's obvious that you're not going to shut up. So,
all right. Well, I can do that.
But that's if I never write that chapter or a section is going to be called General Arnold, Colonel Chamberlain, Ruppelt, and the Foo Fighters. That's what that article was going to call, and so I outlined it for Dave Scott on his program, and so people ask me about history of government in Foo Fighters, and I tell them, go to that show. I said, I'm going to write it down, but if I don't stick around, it's there.
Awesome. All right.
And that's why I come on your show, and that's why I come on Erica's show, because we talk about these things. I went on, first thing I went on Erica's show, I talked about the people that worked at NICAP.
Cool.
So like the 6 foot blonde Venetian, Diana Sinkler-Knopp, and she is actually 6'4", I think. And so I talked about Berliner and Hall and Gordon. And,
Janet would have enjoyed all that. She likes that kind of stuff.
So
okay.
all they were and what they were like, and you can't find out very much about this. This is just from recollections, And I told her how the NICAP office was set up. It was set up in a couple of sections. It was on the fourth floor, and then it went to the third floor. So Barry Greenwood was the one that set that one up. He said, you're going to die before you ever talk about these people. And he says nobody knows about them anymore. Almost all of them are gone. So you need to talk about